Also at this hour, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is fighting for his premiership. A series of scandals have mounted the trouble for Johnson. The allegations have caused public anger and led some Conservative lawmakers to call for Johnson's resignation. More and more Conservative lawmakers are joining the calls for Johnson to face a vote of no confidence. There are at least 17 Tory members of Parliament who have submitted letters of no confidence, but only 7 have publicly confirmed that they have taken this step. The true number of letters may well be higher and nearer the threshold. Senior Tory Member of Parliament Gary Streeter is the latest to show no confidence in Prime Minister. The South West Devon Member of Parliament said, "I cannot reconcile the pain and sacrifice of the vast majority of the British public during lockdown with the attitude and activities of those working in Downing Street." He added he has submitted a letter seeking a motion of no confidence in the Prime Minister. Earlier in the day, the Conservative Member of Parliament of Totnes, Anthony Magnol, said he could no longer support the Prime Minister. Other Conservative members of Parliament who have stated publicly that they have written one are former Conservative Party Vice Chair Roger Gale, Scottish Conservative leader Douglas Ross, Chair of Defence Select Committee and former Junior Minister Tobias Elwood, Andrew Bridgen and Peter Aldous. In order to trigger a vote on the Prime Minister's leadership of the party, at least 54 members of Parliament need to write to the chairman of the party's 1922 committee. While it takes 54 members of Parliament to trigger a confidence vote, 180 will then be required to ensure his removal. During COVID-19 lockdowns, alcohol-fueled events were held in Johnson's office and residence. Following an inquiry on Downing Street parties, Johnson has apologized. The inquiry found that the parties represented a serious failure to observe the standards expected of the government. The Metropolitan Police Force will be interviewing party attendees and looking at more than 300 photos. Over 500 pages of documents will be looked into, which it had received from Sue Gray's team. Anyone found guilty, including the Prime Minister, could face a fine. Johnson has urged his critics to wait for the conclusions of the police investigation. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.